and you come in with 70 people, nigga, you was just as much Egyptian as any goddamn body else. Your religion, I mean, you could be a Hebrew religiously, but racially you was an African, because there's no way you gonna be in another man's land for damn 400 years as a slave and he didn't get your woman. That's just one of the characteristics of slavery. If you fall a slave, the man that conquer you, he gonna get your woman. And that's just, that's just a hard fact. He might get your ass. That's why you can't be losing. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at that, it's illogical for niggas. And so these motherfuckers is anti-African. And all these niggas. That's why I get on these goddamn so-called Aborigine niggas. They anti-African. Everybody is anti-African. And you got to, why are we the most hated on the goddamn planet? Because they know that once you come into your right mind and pull back the veil, you gonna see you was the master all the goddamn long. You the most hated because you got the key factor to all of this shit that's gonna set this shit in proper order. Everybody else, that shit gonna fade. They done been there long enough to have proven whether the damn Judah or ain't found nothing. You understand what I'm saying? The question, and I'm gonna get back to the map, is if you spent 400 years in goddamn Egypt, you should at least be able to build a tomb. Goddamn, man. We talking about these are degraded. You go into Egypt, you can find damn near every pharaoh from the very first dynasty. It's very few pharaohs that they have not found. They tomb. Whether it was all in there or they lied and said it wasn't nothing in there, they robbed the tomb or whatever. But they done found tens of thousands of tombs in Egypt. So damn, man, how the fuck did y'all spend 400 years in Egypt and then come out of Egypt and go into Israel and you can't build a tomb for your fucking prophets and shit? And then you're talking about, they always tell you that, Lazarus was a mummy and they showed Jesus swaddled and as if he was mummified. Well, you find mummies of Egypt all over the world. They done took mummies up out and took them to the museums and shit. So you got mummies all, if you know embalming, the bodies is gonna be there, nigga. That's just an exact science. If you know embalming, the bodies is gonna be there. That's just a fact. When you put those bodies up, anything that go up under that sand is preserved. That's just a fact. The sand is a natural preservative. It's gonna preserve whatever go up under there. That's why the skin stay. It's like damn near you jerk the skin because it dried it. If you put the right, herbs and into the body, it'll dry it. It'll pull the water out your skin, and the sand will preserve you. Technically, it'll preserve you. So there's no way, if you knew embalming or any of that you shouldn't have no tomb, no bodies, no nothing. You ain't found from Adam to fucking Jesus. You haven't found one tomb. That's impossible. Okay, so what am I saying? That's it's been a fake narrative. The Bible is a fake. None of that shit happened. Okay, none of that happened. That's all Cushite land. And they just got there. They just got in the land. You understand what I'm saying? The Arab got in there when goddamn Alexander came up out there. When them tribes rushed down up out of Europe, they came down damn near at the same time on all the populations. Even the Kushite, the Hindu Kushite of India, okay? Even into what you call Mesopotamia. And let me go over that. I'm going to go over that again. We working out. Let me keep it moving. To show you that that's African land. Let me show y'all. Let me get right back on that. I ain't gonna let you down. I ain't gonna let you down. Let me get to this. Where we here we go. Let me get back on these maps. And then I'm going to get to that Ishmael shit. You got to write this shit down. Okay? It's a checkmate, even on them goddamn Arabs. You okay? So as I do this, then I'm going to go back to this document, and then I'm going to show you my visuals, because I need to warn you. I can't jump right into the visual. I got this. So when I give you this prerequisite, then when I go to the visual, that's going to make it even more profound. Let me get that out of there. Okay, so when you're looking at the original, this is what the Bible says. This is before any Arab. This is before Shem's children. You see that what was called Arabia was called Sheba. Okay? That was Sheba, according to the Bible. Okay? Dedan was another son of Ethiopia. Kendar, okay? These are Babylonian. We already said Nimrod was the father of Babylon, who was the son of Ethiopia. If you wasn't there yesterday, I'm going to go over it for you quickly today, okay? So you can see from Canaan, ain't no Israel, it's Canaan. That's the brother of Ethiopia, the brother of Egypt, okay? The son of Ham, which we already documented, was black, swarthy, and black. I mean, dark, no, it was black, swarthy, and dark, whatever it was, okay? So we understand that they African. So Nimrod was also the son of Ethiopia, and he founded Babylon. He founded Mesopotamia. He founded Assyria. So that's proven. They trying to say that Babylon founded goddamn Egypt. That's a goddamn lie. How the hell he gonna, and Egypt is the uncle of damn Nimrod. He's older than Nimrod. Okay, he's older than damn Nimrod. How the hell is damn Mesopotamia gonna found Egypt? Even based on the Bible, them niggas lying. They not going by the book. Them niggas going, yeah, they going by the book, but they not going in the fucking book and looking at the facts of the matter. Let me show y'all. Let me go to Nimrod. Let me quit playing. Where Nimrod at? Okay, right here. Let me do this. I'm moving, y'all. And the sons of Cush, which is Ethiopia, Seba, Havilah, Sabata, Rama, Sabteka, the sons of Rama, Sheba, and Dedan. And Cush begot Nimrod, and he began to be a mighty one in the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord, wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. Okay, now let's go down here to Cush. Wait a minute, and let's read this part. And Cush begat Nimrod, a mighty hunter, and he began to be a mighty one in the earth. And wait a minute, and begat, and the founding of his nation was Babel, Erech, Akkad, the land of Shinar. Okay, let me get the other part of that. There you go. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh in the land of Shinar. Out of that land went forth Ashur, which is Assyria, and builded Nineveh, and the city of Rehoboth and Calah. Okay, so we understand that Ethiopians, Cushites, founded Mesopotamia and not vice versa. Okay, this coming up out of the Christian dictionary Encyclopedia. This is the definition for Cush. Okay, now it says the name of Cush was derived from Egypt. To the Egyptian Cash or Cush denoted district south of the first cataract, inhabited for the most part by races of Nubian origin. Boom, we got you right there. So if Cush was inhabited for the most part by races of Nubian origin, that would have mean that Nimrod was a damn Nubian. And if Egypt was brother to Cush, then that would have mean that they were Nubians also. Cash was Ethiopia of the classical geographer. And in the tablets of Telamana, it was called Kashi. In the later Assyrian inscriptions, the name is written Kushite. And it is this form of the name which we find in the Old Testament. In the Old Testament, however, the name has a much wider signification than it had either in Egypt or Assyria. It embraces not only the African Kush of the Egyptian monuments, but also the southern coast of Arabia. Okay, so we dropping that bomb right there. Okay, we go back to the top where it says that Kush was inhabited for the most part by races of Nubian origin. That hurt. That hurt. That fucking hurt. The white man wish he wouldn't have never said no shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because now we using it today. We already got the proof outside of the Bible, but the book already had given up the truth. You just had to pull back the veil. They didn't want you to think that you was African, okay? They didn't want you to know that you was the founders of civilization, so they tried to create a new narrative that would curse the Africans and give permission to these vagabonds to steal our history and our legacy, and goddamn it, we taking it back today. You niggas not gonna get away with it, okay? Now let me, I'm gonna deal with this. I got to do this Ethiopian part. Where that Ethiopia at? Let me get right to it. I don't know why it ain't right where I need it. I hate when shit ain't right where I need it. I hate when it ain't right where I need it. You know what? It's on the up. It's on the up. I'm gonna wake it up. I'm gonna wake it up. I ain't gonna stop. I got to get this Ethiopia so y'all can understand that Ethiopia is Kush and Kush is Ethiopia. Let me bring it on up. Come on up. Did it pop up? There you go. There you go. Right there. It's right on where I need it. You see how I do me? Right there where I need it. Boom. Okay. Ethiopia. Okay. Kush. You see? Kush. Hebrew. Kush. Country of burnt faces. Okay. So Nimrod was the son of Ethiopia. That right there proved not only was he burnt face, he was Nubian. Now let's be clear about something. I want you to listen to this. Ethiopia, lying to the south of Egypt, corresponding to what is now called Sudan. This is coming up out of the Christian Encyclopedia. Okay, let me show you the front of it so you can see exactly what encyclopedia. Here it is right here. Here it is right here so you can see. Bible Encyclopedia Publication Society, biographical, geographical, historical, and doctrinal. Okay, 1924. Okay, so this the good white man for all you niggas out there. So you don't be thinking that Seti or one of these crazy black scholars didn't put this in here. This is your good white man that put this in here. All right. So it's saying that Ethiopia, okay, lying to the south of Egypt, corresponding to what is now called the Sudan, country of the black. Okay, then, well, in the Bible, Egypt was brother of Ethiopia. Okay, we already proved that Ham was black. We already put in there that Ham was swathed in black. Ethiopia is burnt face, and which is the Sudan, and Egypt is the brother of Ethiopia, which is the Sudan, the brother. Okay, so that destroys the white university talking about white people came into Egypt and this. See, they didn't want it. They shouldn't have told these lies. See, it hurt them that they told these lies and wrote this shit in there. Okay, okay. The country of the black. It was known to the Hebrew. And then you got Isaiah 18:1, 45:14, Zephaniah 3:10. Okay, the name Cush or AV, authorized King James Version, is Ethiopia. It's found in the Egyptian Kish or Kush, evidently applied to the same territory. Okay, now they want to try, in one passage in the description of the Garden of Eden, an Asiatic Kush or Ethiopia must be intended. See, they don't want you to accept the fact that the Garden of Eden was in Ethiopia. So they say, okay, that's an Asiatic Kush. It don't make no motherfucking difference, in which we know it was Africa, but even if you say Asiatic Kush or Ethiopia, it still mean the same goddamn thing, burnt face. It wasn't no damn cracker or no damn Arab, and I'm gonna get right on that real quick. okay, must be intent. So they see that's the little